Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. Today we are going to be doing a track by track to all my songs on the Truth Be Told album, which I just released recently. This is literally my first album that I've released on streaming services. First project I released on streaming services, so I'm super excited for you all to hear it. It's available on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music if you have that, iTunes, you can purchase it on iTunes I think, and then a few other things which I can't really name right now, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe if you're new. If you're not new and you're returning, then welcome back, because yeah. Let's get on with the video, shall we? Now here's a little disclaimer. The Truth Be Told album has 12 songs, so this video might be a long video, just letting you know. Also, the way I'm gonna work this is that I'm gonna go through each song individually. I'm gonna dedicate a few minutes to each one, and then you will be able to know the stories and stuff like that, so it'll be more interesting if I just do one part, two, so yeah. So here we go. So the first song on this album we are going to talk about is a really special song to me, and it will be known to the people I know in real life, because this is literally the first song I've ever written. I've talked about this song before. This song is called Lights, Camera, Action. I wrote this when I was 14. So yeah, I don't think it goes up to par with my other songs, like my newer songs and the ones I've written recently, but it's a good thing, and I wanted to showcase that it was something hard I worked on, and I wanted to appreciate that, is that was my beginning, and look where I am at now. I have an album out. People who want to listen to it can listen to it wherever. It's not like a huge thing. So yeah, and I think that's the best thing to do in those situations, because yeah. And as I said, I wrote the song when I was 14, so 14-year-old me, I was in a band, we needed a good song, so I decided, oh, let's make a band song called Lights, Camera, Action. And surprisingly our band was named Lights, Camera, Action. And I have fellow friends on here. Shout out to Charlie and Ben, as they were in my band that year. And Charlie actually made a killer verse for this song, but not in this version, because clearly we have forgotten it, and it's on the old school hard drive at school somewhere, so we don't have it. So yeah, I can't talk, seriously. But yeah, that song is very special, and it probably will be special for other people as well, but it's literally the first song I wrote, so yeah, that's the story behind it. And it's about having fun. So do what you want and have fun. The next song we're going to talk about is Poison for Love, and I've actually done a legal breakdown on this, but this song is so fun to do because it's literally about being in love with someone who is probably not good for you, but you still do it anyway because it's fun. But yeah, I try to take this approach to it, just event something that's really cool, and it's literally you're my poison for love, my poison for love. When I get one taste, I fall in love. Basically like that. Oh, and then I do this really cool thing. I go, you're so bad and you know it. You're blood by, like, wait, I stuffed it up. Sorry guys, it's not much editing in this. I'm not gonna edit it because I want you to see me as me. You're so bad and you know it. Your blood ignites my blood like gasoline. You're my crush, my Titanic, and you make my heart sink. Yeah, such a fun song to do and make. And I just enjoy it very much because it's like the first song I've ever done, which I've had so much fun doing. Like, I've written other fun songs, but this one was like really personal for me because I was like, oh yeah, this sounds badass and I need to do it. So that's just like the concept of Poison for Love. It's just about having fun. Whatever you do, even if I just announce you're a bad boy and you know it. Surprisingly, I have a lot of guy friends, so this might be weird for them. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah. So yeah. The next song we are going to talk about is Without You, and Without You was very special because this has a story to it, and it's a real life story, by the way, if you're wondering. This song was written in 2018, so the year I was graduating, year 12, so I was 18 at the time. Surprisingly guys, I was, every year, my age just goes with the age of the year. So I'm 20 now, and it's 2020, so you get that. So 2 years ago, I wrote a song called Without You. It was about getting used to leaving school and remembering all the good times. And at that time, I was really, okay, let's be honest here. I was really, like, how do I do it? I had a lot of anxiety. I was very stressed. And I also was school captain, so I had all these other responsibilities. And on top of that, and then on top of like doing the work, because I was doing BCal at the time, it was like crazy. And then the also sub factor is that I was literally the only one out of my friend group to be graduating, and all my friends were going to be there on the last year without me. So I was like, it wasn't like a jealousy thing, it was more like, I don't want to leave. And I can laugh at it now because it was like a part of my life that I wish I didn't really overreact. I remember on the last day of school bawling my eyes out because I didn't want to leave. But look at me now. I don't know. You might not see it because I seem like really confident on camera, but I have really bad anxiety. Sometimes it wrecks my day and I can't do much. All I can do is try to think positive and get through my day. Sometimes that happens with talking to friends, sometimes that's music, because I take a lot of music inspiration. But yeah, drawing, singing, all my talents include writing, you know. But yeah, and I've done a few videos on Without You already on YouTube, so if you're interested, please check them out. This next song is like very interesting because it's like probably the most adult song I've ever recorded. This song is called All the Ways. It's literally like a love song. Even though I'm not with anyone at the time, I was with my ex-boyfriend, who we broke up last year. So yeah, no bad blood, we're still friends. But it was just getting too hard and we couldn't see each other every day. So it was kind of like, yeah. But I wrote this song because what you gotta do when you're an adult. It's just like a short thing to just have fun and enjoy your life with whoever you want to, and or that special someone. So I wrote this song called All the Ways, and it's basically like, all the ways you make me feel, all the ways, everything. So literally that, it's just like, all the ways, whoa, you're making me feel electric field, oh, you're just turning my heart is in motion, so please give it all to me, and all the ways, whoa. So basically that's the chorus. You can listen to that song on the album too. Yeah, but literally this song was really fun to do as well, because I was like in the recording studio, because the music is lit. I can tell you, the music on this album is lit. This is like the funnest album, or the funnest music project that I've ever done, because it's like, all the music is all unique and different, and also it's also catchy. And yeah, you might not think that, but I think that. And I want to be unique. I don't want to be like another artist or another singer. I want to be myself. So yeah. That was All the Ways. Okay, so the next song we're going to be talking about is called Sayonara. Now, if you know what sayonara means, it means goodbye. Yeah. This song was recorded way before I ever decided to have this idea for this album. By the way, this album's been in production for 2 years, so I've been working on it really hard. But this song was like different, and I'll tell you why that is. It was like me telling myself to not worry about the other people. It was kind of like that, because, you know, I suffer from that, like, anxiety and other sorts of things that it's just like, you're stressed all the time, and you're just like expecting, like, you're just like, oh, I wish this would end and stuff. But I've had like a lot of like people in my life who have either like left or what do you say, passed away on surfaces, and then I'm also talking about myself in retrospect, because it's just like I'm just so mad at myself, because I just let this control my life for so long, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. So if you're watching this and you ever feel like that, just know that there's other people out there like you, or have been like you in the past, and they can learn from experience. But yeah, sayonara was just like to say farewell to all the negative things in my life, or hopefully all the negative things. I hope there's nothing more negative in my life now. But yeah, I wrote this song ages ago, even before the album idea came up in my head. But yeah, it's like really like personal. Like, I have like a lot of personal stuff on this album as well. So yeah, I also like remember one of the lines in it, and it goes, "You're pathetic and you can't live without me. Sayonara." So basically that was just like telling myself I need to get over it. I need to live my life the way I want. And that doesn't come at a price. You normally need people in your life to help you like realize that sometimes. Or you just need yourself. But sometimes you just don't realize it on your own. So I'm glad I've had like the friends and family members in my life to help me out. Even teachers at my school. Even though some of them I don't really like very much. But we won't go into that. And I'm sorry if any of these teachers are watching. It's just like a personal preference. But yeah. Now the next song on my album is called Space Boy. This song I released last year already, so you can already go and listen to it as well as listen to it on the album. But this song is about one of my oldest friends who passed away, and for years I have been wanting to write a song, but I just couldn't like pull myself together to write one. Also, I didn't have inspiration for it. Sometimes it was like a matter of like just feeling upset, and I have written songs about other people who have in my life who have lost to illness and stuff like that, but yeah, this one was really personal, and I wasn't originally going to put this on this album, but it's just like something that resonated with me with this song, and I just wanted to share it with everyone. But yeah, so that was Space Boy, and it's like a really like simple song, and I get it, probably the most simplest song on the album, but it's special, and I hope you can listen to it and understand where I'm coming from. So yeah. So the next song on my album is called Voices in My Head. This one is about like fighting all your doubts and insecurities, not letting the bad thoughts win, the negative bits of your brain win. This song is probably my least favourite on the album, but it's still like meaningful and it deserves to be on this album. But it's like, what is it? It's kind of like just telling yourself, it's like Sayonara, but with voices in my head. It's like, these voices in my head, they want me dead. So yeah, I just don't want to be like silenced anymore, or like told I can't do something. And sometimes my brain tells me that I'm not going to succeed in all these things. And then, you know what? I'm just going to tell you something. When I was at school, okay, every time I was in band, or every time I was trying to do something great for my life, I would always get knocked down. Or I would think, oh no, this is never going to work for me. I just don't see it happening. And yeah, that was once like for me to like give up doing music, and I was like, but yeah, then I came back to it, and then I decided, what's the point? Like, I have to make myself happy. I have to make myself consistent. The thing is, I'm like one of those people who set a project up in my head and try to execute it, even if that's with people or if that's by myself. I do a lot of art projects at home, and I do a lot of music projects, so they're what my main things that I do. But then sometimes I do writing projects, you know, and it just like means like the world, because sometimes that's the only thing that can motivate me, or listening to this music. Like I said before, it's just like, yeah, so voices in my head, it's basically just saying, F you, you're not going to control my life anymore, I'm going to take control of it. So yeah. The next song I'm going to talk about is called Mine. Now, this song is very, very important to me and very special. It's probably one of my favourites of this era of my album. It's probably one of my most favourite songs I've ever written. because it deals with something that I've been dealing with my whole life, and other people I know have been dealing with it too. And that is having a disability and being different from everybody else. Now, I find it hard to talk about my disability on YouTube, and I don't really go into it or talk about it much, but there's like some things that you might notice about me that are different, but then there's like some things that I can do normally, and that's probably why people get confused. But yeah, I have a disability. I'm not going to go much into it in this video, but I have friends with disabilities as well, and they are some of the nicest people in the world, and you shouldn't take for granted even how able they are. They are able to do almost anything if they set their mind to it. And yeah, and some people are worse off than me, and I get that, but I just wanted to represent the disability community here in the world, here on YouTube, here everywhere. And I know there's like people like Molly Burke, who is blind, and I'm not going to say blind, I'm going to say visually, but I know I said blind then, but she's visually impaired, so she can't see anymore, and she's like the advocate of like disability on YouTube, which is pretty cool, well, at the moment. But I just wanted to say, this one is dedicated to all those people, even ones I don't know, who are born with disabilities or get disabilities later in life, that they are okay. They are not aliens, they're not strangers, they are perfect the way they are, and they should not change anything about themselves, regardless of what people say or what they think of them. And don't listen to the hate comments, guys, because they're full of shit. I will tell you that right now, guys. If people give you hate, let's just look at it this. You either smile at them back, or you just laugh at them, because they can't, they're just jealous that you have a platform to actually talk about these kind of things. And I made a song, and this is not the first song I've ever had trouble writing, but this is probably one of the most personal songs that I've ever wrote, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not gonna say I'm doing this for myself, and I'm doing this for others. So yeah, so that's the meaning behind that song. The next song I'm going to talk about is called Ordinary for You. This song is the last song I ever recorded and did for this album. This song is like a late entry. I only wrote this a few months ago. Right before I was about to publish the album to get reviewed and released now. Yep. So, this song, as I will go back to school, as well as I miss school, and I miss my friends when I was at school, and so on, and I miss the people because I called it my second home and stuff like that. There was also some bad sides of it. I don't think they intentionally meant this, but I felt pressured for them to have like they had really high expectations that I would be going to TAFE, or I would be having a job somewhere, and I just think of it as I wasn't ready for that yet. I have time, I have my whole life to worry about that, and yeah, but I feel like when I said what I was doing, like I do stuff outside of doing music and YouTube in my real life, they kind of like didn't care, and that sucks, because regardless of what you want to do, and that's probably why That's probably why I refuse to tell them about my music. That's probably why I refuse to say anything about this, because I feel like if I told them, they'd be like, you're wasting your life, get a job. And that might be true, but here's the thing, guys, I'm paying for my music. I don't make money from my music, not yet anyway. Maybe in the future. I doubt it. Because I don't really have that much people who follow me. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm doing what makes me happy, and if those people don't like it, then I'm just gonna leave. And I reference like a lot of like school related things. Like I reference, I don't want to be stuck in a classroom reading books in one of the lyrics, and that was intentional. And if people listen to that and they know that I'm just like, but here's the thing, I want to be unique. I don't want to be like everyone else. I don't want to like have the same life as someone I knew or someone I know. It's just not practical. It's not practical for me. I want to be my own individual. And the thing is that I felt it quite alarming that they did that after they had someone who went to the Paralympics, won gold, and then came back and everyone's like, oh, we're going to name something after him and stuff, like they were proud of him. But here's the thing, dude. I don't think he was doing any... I don't think he was going at TAFE. I don't think he was going to TAFE at the time, or he had like a full-time job. So yeah, why am I the one who gets judged? Why am I the one to live up to my expectations? And also, I would say other stuff, but I'm not going to say other stuff, because I feel like that chapter in my life is over now. And regardless of what they think of me now, I don't care. Like, I really don't care what they think of me. They can say that I'm wasting my life, fine. But I have people who enjoy this, and I have myself who enjoys this, so it's not like I'm not doing it for nothing. So thank you guys for that. I apologise if you got triggered. But that just had to be said, because that's what the song's about. Next song I'm going to talk about is Ghost. I wrote this last year. This song, if you think it takes like more of a Halloween theme, it doesn't. This song is about me just feeling like a ghost in situations. Like when I'm not around people, or I'm just like quite concerned, because sometimes I'm like that. Sometimes I do get like that. So yeah, just wanted to let people know that. And I just wanted to say, like, when I say I'm alone most of the time sitting on my floor of my room, that's literally legit. And I know some people might find that weird to like say to an audience, but I can't like lie about what I do when I'm alone, or when I feel alone. But it's not all bad. Like I didn't say it was like all a negative thing. Like sometimes it's a positive thing, because then I have time to myself to do whatever I want to. But you know, it's just like that. So yeah, that's Ghost. And the next song is called Dangerfield. Now this song is an oldie. This song came out 2 years ago. This is like re-recorded, because now I have like better mic and stuff to do stuff like this. But at the time, that song was a fun song to do. I'm not saying it essentially has a meaning, but it's about like having someone to hold tight. It's called Dangerfield for a bloody reason. Like, yeah, so just listen to the song and you'll see what it's about. But yeah, it's just about like, are you really there? Like saying like, Like, are people really like, is that person really there for you, or are they like using you, or they're only like doing it for clout or whatever, you know, the intentional things. But yeah, that's what Dangerfield is about, so hope you like it. And the last song we are going to talk about is the single, like the same name as the album, and it's called The Truth Be Told. Now, originally the song was supposed to be a two-part, so it was supposed to be a positive side and a negative side. I was going to start off with the negative side at the start of the album and the positive side at the end. But now I just decided to make it all positive because I wanted to show my growth as an individual, and I wanted to show you that this is me, this is my album, and I hope you liked it and stuff like that. So that's just like the main point of that song, and it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like what is it? It's kind of like a victory in a way, because you're like, oh, this is like such an achievement. And yeah, and it's like, I'm not gonna listen to you anymore, I'm gonna do my own thing. Yeah, and it's like one of these like songs that make you feel really good. It's like more like a motivation song, and it was really motivating for me, and I wrote it, so yeah, that was The Truth Be Told, and it was epic, and it's probably one of the shortest songs on the album, probably the shortest, as I know it's only like 2 minutes and 40 something seconds, but it's a good song. It's fast paced, it's good, the beat's good, and stuff like that. So yeah. So guys, I want to thank you for watching this video and liking it and subscribing if you're new. This video was so fun to make, even explaining every song on it. I will do some individual ones if people request them or people want them, of like lyric breakdowns, maybe go into a little more like stuff like that, but right now this is the track by track, and I hope you enjoyed it. So as I said, if you are new, subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to comment something on it, you can. Not gonna ask you to do that if you don't want to. And yeah, listen to my album. It's available on Spotify. It's even on YouTube. YouTube Music, YouTube. Where is it else? What? Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. What else? Amazon Music, Deezer, which are two other platforms that don't really have. But if you haven't, then it's on there too. But yeah, so thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next video. Thank you for helping me out on this journey, and hopefully I have some new songs out soon or some new content. But until then, you can listen to my old songs, listen to The Truth Be Told, or you can just watch my other videos. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I wanna know you, I wanna see